And welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Southern Belle Defense. Today in this video we are going to take a closer look at self-defense keychain cats. The biggest question I get is, can you carry a self-defense keychain cat? You're probably asking what the hell that is, right? Well, y'all call it a self-defense keychain cat. They're called kitty knuckles, okay? Aren't they adorable? So they have become increasingly popular as a discreet and effective tool for personal safety, okay? But first, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so that we can get this video to the top and get awareness out about these cute little kitty knuckles. When it comes to personal safety, people are always looking for ways to protect themselves. One of the popular options, as I've mentioned before, is the kitty knuckle. It is so cute, right? It's actually shaped like a cat, okay? These keychains can be found in and pretty much various designs. I've seen them with the colors of the rainbow. I have seen them in solid colors. I've seen them with flags on them. They can range from anything from sleek and stylish to bold and colorful, okay? Many people actually do wonder if they are legal and effective at self-defense in any kind of situation. So the question is, can you carry a self-defense cat? First of all, let's go ahead and address the legalities behind carrying a self-defense keychain cat, okay? Most countries, including the United States, it is perfectly legal to carry a self-defense keychain for purposes, as long as it's not classified as a weapon. A self-defense cat is not actually considered a weapon. It's usually primarily used for holding keys and is actually used as a last resort for self-defense. It is important just to check your local laws to ensure you're not breaking any regulations, because let's face it, I'm not fucking taking no blame for nobody up in here. So another question is I get is effectiveness, okay? How do they protect you? How effective are they? Let me explain something to you about this little cat thing. It looks freaking harmless, doesn't it? However, these things are actually pretty damn sharp. So you just slide your fingers in, don't go anything past the full knuckle, an upward jam, downward jam, sideward jam, whatever jam you want to do. Jam on your toast, jam on your bagel, I don't give a shit. Okay? They are pretty damn effective. They are meant to strike an attacker in sensitive areas such as eyes, nose, throat, any kind of pressure point, any weakness of the body, groin, whatever the hell you want to stab them with. Now, keep in mind, while a self-defense keychain can provide a level of protection versus not having anything, it is important to actually just remember that it should not be your only means of self-defense. The best way to protect yourself is to avoid dangerous situations and be aware of your surroundings. Because, you know, we could have like the kids in one shoulder, we could have a bag on one thing, and then, you know, we could be trying to open up our car with our foot. Who doesn't know? You need to always be careful of your situation. Now, if you do find yourself in a situation where you have to use your self-defense cat, self-defense keychain, it is crucial to have some kind of basic self-defense training to maximize your effectiveness. So they make a lot of these, okay? I have actually seen them in plastic, I've seen them in alloy, whatever it is. It is important to remember to actually look for one that is durable, okay? You're not gonna want plastic, I'm sorry. That's maybe just my personal opinion, but those little plastic ones, when they're heated up, they can actually bend. Versus the alloy ones, you're not bending with this shit, okay? You want it to be able to be sturdy enough that it actually withstands the force of a strike without breaking or bending or anything like that. So you just want to make sure that you can actually do the damage when the time comes to do the damage. Another big thing that you need is you need to actually choose a keychain that it is easy for you to hold and grip securely. I cannot preach this enough. I have baby hands, okay? I have a size 4 ring finger. I have tiny hands. This thing is actually pretty damn perfect for me. But if you have jumbo hands, you're not getting your fingers in this, okay? And please don't try to go all the way to the end of your knuckle with this thing. It needs to be at the very beginning so that you can actually strike with full force. It is important to remember that the kitty cat keychain is not the only thing on your keychain for self-defense. You have pepper spray, you have alarms, you have tactical flashlights, you have the paracord fob that I have. You know, each tool has its own advantage and disadvantage. Nobody wants to talk about that. And it is ultimately up to you to decide which one is going to be best for you and suited for you and your comfort level, because you have to be comfortable being able to use it. That's extremely important to remember. If you are not confident in your skills and you're confident in your ability to be able to use this, you're not going to use it. It is very important to remember to practice with this thing, okay? On and off your finger. And please don't, for the love of God, don't go stabbing people. Do not go stabbing innocent little people. If you need to get out ballistic gel, if you need to get out watermelon steak, whatever it is that you want to act as a fake skin, for lack of better terminology, do that. You want to practice. It's just like the same thing with shooting, okay? You have to practice in order to get better at that. Practice with this. Take it, put it in your hand, see where you're actually very comfortable at. Find your happy place with your self-defense tool, because it is going to save your life if you ever need it. But please make sure it's in a controlled environment, okay? This is not, oh Jesus, I don't know. I have to tell you people, I don't know why, but if you're anything like me, I have to give that issue and that warning, okay? I do not take any responsibility for anyone's actions, okay? But make sure that you're in a controlled environment and practice, practice, practice. So let's talk about the psychological factor in this all, okay? So it is known that if you are comfortable with whatever is presented to you, you are going to perform better. Did you know that? Not to mention, if you have something on your person, kitty cat, pepper spray, alarms, anything, you are actually going to feel like you are prepared for that scenario, that situation, if it were to happen. It is better to be prepared for a situation that could happen versus unprepared for a situation that did happen. Please keep in mind something. I talk about self-defense all the time. I talk about self-defense keychains and why it's important. Please, if you don't listen to anything else in this video, make sure that you listen to this. Self-defense is a last resort. Do you understand what the words out of my mouth are actually meaning? Self-defense is a last resort. Okay? It is not your first reasoning. It is not your second reasoning. It is your last resort to fix a situation. Because there are people in this world that don't respond to first and second chances. Okay? Understand that going forward. The whole purpose of self-defense is to protect yourself, not to intentionally inflict pain on someone else. I cannot stress this enough. It is for your protection and your protection only. Always try to de-escalate a situation and remove yourself from it. But if that is not possible, because it's not always possible, and sometimes there is no de-escalating a situation, it is full force code all the way. So keep in mind, my book, rules of engagement do exist. Okay? Military lingo, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. Rules of engagement do exist. Until it gets to a point where they no longer exist. I know, walking contradiction, you're welcome. De-escalate first, remove yourself, and if that fails, honey child, you do whatever the hell you have to do. Lastly, let's understand one thing to this. Your mindset is everything, okay? Mindset is everything. Always be prepared. It's not about physical tools and techniques. It's about how you are mentally prepared and aware of things. By actually combining those two, you are going to increase your chances of staying safe in any kind of situation. If you like this video, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to actually follow and subscribe. Thank y'all.